We are going to discuss Python closures. So in this session, at first we shall define what is a Python closure, then we shall explain it with one demonstration for the understanding. So here is the definition of Python closure. A closure is a function object that remembers values in enclosing scopes even if they are not present in the memory. I think to have the better clarity, let us explain it with one practical demonstration to implement these closures in Python. Before getting the detailed idea what is a closure, we must be having a crystal clear idea regarding that what is the nested function and what is non-local variable. So we should have the understanding that what is the nested function and what is a non-local variable before going for these closure functions. A function will be defined if it is defined inside another function, then obviously that function will be called as a nested function. Nested functions can access variables of the enclosing scope. We'll be discussing all these things using this example. So now here you see this is our one method is there, and within this method body we have defined another method. So this method will be called as the nested method, nested function, and this nested function can access the variables which is within the scope, that is within the enclosing scope. In Python, these non-local variables are read-only by default, and we must declare them explicitly as non-local, and in order to modify them, in order to update with some new value. So let us go for one example here. So here you have defined one method, that is a print message, which takes this message as input parameter. And we have defined one nested method, that is a print message inner. Intentionally I have given this name of this method as print message inner, and which prints this message. You see this message is defined in this enclosing scope, so that's why this message can be accessed from this inner method. So now return print message inner. So this inner function has been returned here. So now how to access it? So here you see we are calling this method, that is a outer method, that is the print message, and passing this string, there is a hello, this string we are passing, which will be assigned to this message. And now its output will be taken into a variable, say let it be another. So this another is actually containing the reference of this inner method, that is a print message inner. So from there, if you call that is another method, then this hello is getting printed, and that is a feature of this closure has got implemented in this example. So let us go for another example for the better understanding. So here you see, here we have defined one method, there is a multiplier outer having this n as the input parameter, and there is one nested method is there, nested function is there, that is a multiplier underscore inner. So this method requires one input argument, that is our x, and this outer variable, that is a non-local variable, that is our n, can be accessed from this multiplier inner function. So return x star n, and it returns this nested method as output. So now we are calling this outer multiplier outer function with this parameter 3. This parameter 3 will be assigned to this n here. So it has been assigned to times 3, it has been assigned to times 5 when the 5 has been passed as the input parameter. So now you see the inner method, that is a multiplier, requires one parameter for its execution. So here we are calling this one as times 3 9. So here you can find that n has got initialized with 3 and this x has got initialized with this 9. So whenever I'm just executing this one, it should print 27. So now let me execute the code here. So you can see that it is printing 27 here. It is printing 27 because it is actually multiplying 3 and 9. So in this particular call, you can find that this 5 is getting assigned to this n. So that is now there is a times 5. So times 5 3. So this 3 will be assigned to x. So 3 into 5. So that's why it will return the respective 15. 3 into 5, it will return the respective 15. So now consider this one. So now here you see times 3. So n has got the value 3, and here we are passing this 2 here. So then what is the value here? So 2 into 3 is 6. So 6 will be the input argument for this times 5. So 5 has got assigned to this n already, because times 5 we pass this 5
for this multiplier outer method. So that's why the 5 has got assigned to n already, and here we are having this 6, and this 6 will be assigned to this x, and then x into n, so that means 6 into 5, so 30 will be the required outcome. So in this way, in this particular example, we have defined that how these closure functions can be used in our Python coding. Thanks for watching this video.